Bruh, you're not making a good case for yourself. You're actually making more of a case for me. This person is making a response to my video about Abraham being a pimp and the fact that he pimped out his wife Sarah when they went to Egypt and told Pharaoh that told the officials and Pharaoh, this is my sister, because Abraham was scared that Pharaoh then was going to kill him because Sarai looked so damn good. Later, the Pharaoh realized after the plague that was on them that, hey, this is your wife, not your sister. Take her back and take all these cattle, all these goats, or donkeys, and take these slaves and some gold, and y'all get out of my land. That was one story. You're talking about Amalek here. Amalek is the king of Gerar. I was talking about Pharaoh. But what you're doing here is showing a second example of Abraham pimping his wife again. It actually gets even worse in this story, because I was talking about Genesis 12, now you're talking about Genesis 30. So I plan on getting to this later on, but let's go ahead and handle it right now. Yeah, Abraham does the same thing. He tells everybody, hey, Sarah, because his name is Abraham now, Sarah's my wife. I mean, not my wife, it's my sister. So don't kill me because she looks so damn good. Amalek said, cool, bring that woman to me. And then God supposedly put a curse on Amalek's house, had him a dream saying that, hey, I'm going to slay your nation because you messing up with another man's wife. So none of the women could now have babies in Amalek's house. Amalek realized this. He goes to Abraham and said, why you tell me this is your sister? The plot thickens. Abraham said, well, she actually is my sister, because although we don't have the same mom, we both got the same dad. Yes, Abraham married his half-sister. Incest. So then Amalek gives Abraham a whole bunch of cattle, sheep, 25 pounds of silver, and gave him some slaves, both male and female. God likes them slaves. So your comment doesn't refute the fact that Abraham pimped out his wife, but actually demonstrates how Abraham pimped out his wife 2 times, not for the sake of anybody except for himself. This is just like in chess, as someone commented on another version of this video, saying that it's always the king who sacrifices his queen. But Abraham is not even a king. He's not even worthy to be considered a king, because any man who would be so afraid and pimp his wife out like that and then take the gold and all the other cattle and everything and slaves after the guy realizes that he's not trying to get his nation jacked up, what kind of man is that? So glad I'm not a descendant of Abraham. This is why I do these videos, so that people like me can have more substantial ability to walk away from this religion.